मतलब कौन तो जब का कुछ तो लिखने की शेक नहीं है ना तरी बिठा हुआ है कोई थी
My wife Mitra and I have been extremely glad to have been invited by Haryana people, by the organizations, especially Haryana Seva Sadhan, Haryana Charitable Society, Haryana Nagarik Sangh, Haryana Shikha Kendra. It is a rewarding experience for me to see immense improvement in the level of education being conducted by the teachers of the school, untiring efforts of the non-teaching staff, brilliant cultural performance of students of this school, and the growing academic performance of the students of this institution. I immensely thank the teachers and the organizers of this school, but for whose cooperation and creative energy this success would not have been possible. I know that for a long time after independence, people of Haryana have settled in Bengal. They are doing business, doing immense benefit to the economic prosperity of the state, giving employment to a huge number of Bengali people, doing immense contribution to the exchequer of West Bengal. And I am sure the good, friendly relations between the people of Bengal and the people of Haryana settled here will go a long way in creating a very friendly atmosphere to have good relations between Haryana and West Bengal. Of late, there have been some ill feeling created by politicians who are accusing Haryana state leadership that people of Bengal are maltreated in Haryana. On reaching Haryana on 19 July and taking oath on 21st July, on 23rd I had called up Chief Secretary and Director General of Police whether this bad name being created by politicians of Bengal is true or false. They gave me evidence that 99% are false. Bengali people, a large number of Bengali people, doctors, high officials, ordinary people, they are loved by Haryana people. And wherever the people of Bengal, ordinary people of Bengal, they are caught by the police. In most of the time, they have failed to produce valid documents. Obviously, the absence of valid documents does not entitle them to be an Indian citizen. It is only the Indian citizen who has the right to vote, who has the right to elect the representatives to the legislature, representatives to Indian Parliament. They will make Indian Prime Minister. Only the Indian citizens. So any foreigner, where from they are come, either from Bangladesh or from Burma, Rohingyas, they are not entitled to stay here. So Maharashtra government, Gujarat government, UP government, Haryana government have every right to identify the foreigners without the possession of valid documents. So I am sure that the people of Haryana have very, very good feeling for the people of Bengal. And the people of Bengal love Haryana people because they are hard-working people. The profit that they earn by hard labor, they spend it, a large portion of it, for education institutions, for religious purposes, for the success of Gangasagar Mela, for various other charitable institutions. I am extremely grateful to them. Only a few decades back, Haryana was an unknown quantity in Indian politics. But for the last 3 decades, Haryana has made immense achievement in many fields. Haryana's contribution to Indian Army is historic. Because of their loyalty to our Indian nation, we sleep in night. And their commitment to Indian sovereignty and integrity, all Indians highly praise them. In the field of agriculture, in the creation of green revolution, Haryana's farmers have done an excellent job. And even today, Haryana's contribution in the field of agriculture is highly praised by Indian people. In the field of sports, all of us know the name of Kapil Dev, who had opened the floodgates of brilliant success in the field of sports. Not only male, but also female performers in the field of sports is highly praiseworthy for the nation. In the field of per capita income, Haryana's position is now 4th in our country. A country, a state which is landlocked, a state which has no port facility, a state which is not very rich in resources. But what Haryana has is high, hard labor of the people, high spirit of the people of Haryana. Whatever little resources Haryana has, with that little resources Haryana has made splendid achievement in many fields. In the field of education, Gurugram, an IT hub, and there are education hub in many districts. Splendid achievement has been made by the organizers of these education institutions. In the construction of roads, within this 1.5 months, I have covered 7 districts of Haryana. I have visited many primary schools, primary health centers. I have seen to my bewilderment the infrastructure that Haryana people have created in the rural field. It gives me immense enjoyment that the little girls in large numbers are going to schools. Gone are the days when Haryana was very much backward in education. But today, if we go to Haryana, it is a splendid achievement. And I think that in the coming days, under the able leadership of our beloved Prime Minister and the leadership of the young Chief Minister of Haryana, Haryana will rise to the pinnacle of glory. Our President, our beloved Prime Minister have given me a responsibility which is huge. But with all the courage and confidence that I have, I shall try to serve the people of Haryana. Since I am an educationist, I have had daily conversation with university vice chancellors, registers, deans of faculties, college principals. There are many grey areas. There are many, even today, pitfalls in education. I point all this to them. I request the Chief Minister that the posts which are sanctioned in universities and colleges should be filled up. Haryana's debt rangeable है. Debt is very limited, hardly 3-4% of GDP. But I am astonished to learn that the debt, they take a large portion of the debt is spent for creation of wealth. In West Bengal, for example, in so many states of India, the debt that the government takes is spent mainly for paying monthly salaries, mainly to pay interest, and mainly to pay pensions. No national assets are created. For Haryana, the other side is the case. A portion of the debt that they take from various sources is spent for national wealth, for creation of assets, for the construction of roads. There is a brilliant performance by Haryana. Haryana has a bright future. Within this brief period, I very much love their open-hearted character. They know how to love people. And for the few years that I shall stay there as the first citizen, I shall do all I can with a little energy and a huge vigor. I shall spend for for the welfare and well-being of the people of Haryana. Thank you very much.